Get ready for some enchanting entertainment as your favorite characters from the magical world of Disney return to town. Disney on Ice Into the Magic promises to be a show-stopping experience for audiences of all ages. Let's welcome performers Eduardo Montiel and Casey Reiser. I want to thank you both so much for being here with us today. And Disney is known for its magic, right? It's such a magical place. And can you give audiences a sneak peek of what we can expect from this show, Into the Magic?
Yes, so we have 6 amazing stories of heroes who all rose up and found their inner hero. So we have Frozen, Moana, Coco, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and Tangled. So it really is something for everyone.
Yeah, and so how is it kind of assembled? Like, are all of these stories kind of intertwined into one big one, or are they all their own separate special piece?
It's all their own. So we have amazing hosts that will guide you through the story, and will kind of like separate it.
Yeah. And now, Eduardo, how did you become involved with Disney? How did you start working with Disney?
Well, it came as a surprise for me because I was like doing coaching back in my home. And then like a friend of mine sent me a flyer that they were looking for skaters. But at that time I was like, no, I'm not ready for that. I'm cool. But then my brother sent me the same flyer and I was like, maybe it's a sign for me to audition for it. So now I'm here.
And what an incredible experience, like not only to be able to work with Disney and Disney on Ice, but then to be able to travel. I mean, and Charleston is your guys' first stop on the show, right?
Yes, we're so excited to open here and start our tour.
Yeah, and so Casey, how did you become, like when did you start ice skating?
I started ice skating at 8 years old. I was already at the ice rink because my brother did hockey, so it took a couple years for me to convince my mom to sign me up.
Yeah, and it's just been...
I haven't stopped since.
Yeah. What about for you, Eduardo?
I started skating when I was 14. I used to go to my brother's competition because he's also a skater. And then he asked me like, oh, are you interested in? And I'm like, well, I'm not doing, I'm free. I'm
free.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how I started.
Yeah, and something I want to emphasize is Disney on Ice. This is like world-class ice skating. Like this is like a big deal. It's very challenging. So Eduardo, how do you prepare like physically and mentally? Because you guys make it look easy, but it is not.
Well, we have a rehearsal period, obviously, before starting the tour, and we like practice all the numbers. We're like so focused on that to give like the show the best look, and for families to come and enjoy the show the best
that they can. What about you, Casey? How is like the physical preparation and the mental preparation too? Because working for Disney, you have to keep that high energy. I can imagine it can be exhausting.
Yes, it can be a little exhausting, but we're having the time of our lives out there, and a lot of it we've been doing for most of our life. So we've had all the previous training, so this is just cleaning it up and doing the quality.
Yeah, and so Casey, for the audience that's going to attend this show, will they see you out on the ice?
Yes, so I get to portray the role of the fairy godmother. So I get to help Cinderella go to the ball and find her Prince Charming, but I'm also in all the ensemble numbers, so you can really see me in everything.
That's so wonderful. And Eduardo, you are a secret character. But who is your favorite character and your friends for the show?
Well, I like to hang out with Rapunzel and Flynn. Also, there's like one guy over there called Who Can on the bar. He likes to have fun over there, so you can come to the show and see it for yourselves.
Yeah, and now how long is the show from start to finish?
It's around 2 hours.
Around 2 hours,
yes,
wonderful.
But it goes by so fast.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And how lucky for us here in Charleston that we are gonna be the first people to see Disney on Ice Into the Magic. And despite being on ice, it's still the hottest ticket in town. So it's happening tonight through Sunday at the North Charleston Coliseum. And there's a bunch of different show times on each day. DisneyOnIce.com is where you can go to get your tickets. I wanna thank you both so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us.
We're back after this.